So you kind of have to forget about yourself for a little bit and immerse yourself into that work that you play to become that piece yourself. So that need a lot of practice, I guess, before you bring a piece to the stage in front of the audience. So I guess performing is something that is rewarding, but at the same time needs a lot of effort. Yeah.
Mm.
As a
What about a composer?
I think composing is something that for me to know about myself. Uh, it has to be coming from somewhere that is honest. So my composition would be able to capture people's heart. Uh, like when we watch a movie or when we watch an actor acting on stage, only if that acting is honest and real, we like it. We like truthful stories. So as a storyteller, I think it's very important for me to write and to tell a truthful story, an honest story. So I think that has a lot to do with my honesty and how to define honesty with music.
So most important key is actually original, right? Being true to yourself, being honest, and we show the best version of ourselves during the music. That's a composer.
Yeah, I guess.
Mm.
So you're talking
Okay.
about originality. I think, of course, I mean, when I wrote the piece from scratch, I try to forget, all the music I listened to. I try not to have anything from any composers that were, performed before. So people would have doesn't have a shadow of other composers. I mean, as any composers, they would want their piece to be fresh, to be of their own. Yeah.
Okay. What about being a teacher then?
I
Is
think,
it different?
yeah, I think the role is a little bit different. So as a performer, you care so much about the work you present. As a composer, you write the story. But as a teacher, I guess you have to bring your knowledge to the next generation, to the people around you. For me, it's more like a sharing, a process of sharing something that I have to the people around me. It is also a process of loving someone, to share my love with someone with the knowledge of music. I'm not on the higher level, but I'm on the same level with them. So I think that makes the conversation easier. Yeah.
Okay. So speaking of those, can you just tell us what are the important aspects of playing piano?
I think the posture is very important. Like right now,
Oh,
I'm
postures. Okay.
sitting right here, so the shoulder has to be very relaxed, and also your wrist, your arms, and actually every single aspect of your physical body has to be absolutely relaxed. And here, your mind has to be very concentrated. So you can have this paradox of very tense here and very relaxed physically. And then you can achieve a good state of playing this instrument, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And as a teacher, you have already shown us a few important aspects, but what are the tips that you can offer to your interested students?
Yeah, so I would like to bring out the fact that playing a skill or playing all the skills are very important. It's the DNA of playing the piano. So I'm gonna demonstrate a little bit of
Yeah, that's great. That's great.
how to practice the skills. Yeah. So
Okay, I can't wait. Can you show us?
I'm gonna move to the piano right now. Yeah.
All right. So teacher, so Le will be actually demonstrating to us right now. Are you ready?
Yeah, so I'm waiting for the angle to be a little bit better so the audience will see a little bit better with this angle. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
To you.
Yeah. So I'm gonna show you how to practice a scale. So
Sorry.
yeah. So a scale is made of the 8 notes, so we can practice them in a few manner. So first we can do in terms of articulation, we can do a legato, something like that. We can also do a staccato, and we can also change the rhythmic pattern. We can also do practice in terms of dynamics. We can also practice with some pedals. So there are many ways to actually show the essence of skill. It's not just exercise for the fingers, but it has a lot of core values to music, to piano playing. Yeah, so
Thank you so much for actually demonstrating on how we can actually play and practice piano. Now, I know that we have mentioned you are also a composer. When did you start to compose actually? And are you working on any new piece currently?
I started writing music at 4 years old, even before I know how to play the piano. Yeah. So I'm currently, I just finished writing a sound cycle called the circuit breaking, which is to the current issue, the circuit breaker. So it has 8 pieces inside. It is written for the voice and the piano and the violin. So it tells the story from the day one of this pandemic until now, to see how people is reacting to the situation, how we are evolving from our small self to something that is higher, how we are dealing with our ego and trying to become selfless and to help each other.
That is pretty much relatable to what we are facing right now. Do you mind showing us your composition today?
I'm not gonna show this one today, but I'm gonna show something else that I wrote. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think we are all ready to listen to you. No, I think I'm also, being brought into your music together. And I can see that when you are playing, you're actually full of feeling. And you're so relaxed when you're actually playing this. Can you just share with us the name of this piece and what is it about?
What do you think it is from a listener's point of view? I would like to hear from you.
Mm, okay, I'm not a professional in music, to be honest. But to me, I felt it's like you are trying to actually voice something out, to actually say something out. It's a little bit sorrow, it's a little bit sad. Um, Maybe it's regarding we're actually expressing our frustratedness towards what's happening right now. I guess that's what I felt. So what is it actually about?
Well, beauty is in the eyes of the beholders. So I think you have a very nice
Ah,
perception of my composition. How would you name it if you want to name this piece?
how would I name it? Um, a drop of tears, I
Oh,
guess.
that is very beautiful. So This piece of music is actually I had a vision of the shape of a flowing liquid. So it's very similar to what you say, a drop of tear. I think that's a name that I would like to have for this piece.
Thank you. Okay. All right. So we have hit your first piece. Do you have any other piece? Can you play us the second piece?
Yes, so since I'm here today, so I will compose a piece on spot for everyone. Yeah.
Okay. Over to you. Wow, I think we are all impressed. You know, we are all impressed and mesmerized by your music, lah.
Thank you. Thank you.
You want to ask me again about what I felt about this music?
Sure. Please share with us.
Okay. Now, just now the first piece is more soft, right? The second piece, I thought it was more fast paced. There's more beatings to it. If I were to describe it I felt like it was my feeling when you were asking me to name your first piece just now. Okay, but I think let's come back to the topic. What is actually this piece about? You know, what were you thinking when you actually composed this second piece?
So I actually did compose that on spot right
Mm,
here. So when I was playing on the piano just now, I think I feel a lot of things that is shiny, a lot of things that has light, a lot of things that is,
mm,
you know, as if in the dark we can almost see light. So I think this piece has something to do with hope, with the light in our heart. You know,
yes.
in these days that it's not so easy for everyone. I hope to bring the light and hope to people's heart from my music.
Wow. Wow. I'm really impressed. You know, I'm out of words for it.
Thank you
Yeah,
so
I can
much.
really feel that, you know, in your second piece, it's so much more bright, so much more cheerful up. So thank you so much for your thoughts and for your sharing here today. That you even want to inspire so many people with your hope, with light, with pride, despite what we have all we are facing right now. So I think we can even feel it from your music here today. Because I even without words, even with music, it speaks by itself. As long as you pay close attention and you listen with your heart, I think you'll be able to understand and get a grasp of it. So, love, thank you so, so much for sharing with us today. And I know that if you guys want to try out, you want to visit Adbox, please feel free to go to pay them a visit. You can even mention Edufest because right now you get to enjoy 1 month piano lessons free trial. Okay, and if you want to have special teaching, special training from Le, maybe you can even request from them. So make sure you actually bring out EduFest. Okay, you mentioned EduFest to enjoy this special promotion right now. Any more advice or any more words that you like to talk up? No?
I would like to wish everyone a magical and musical Saturday ahead.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you so, so much, love. All right, see you.
See you,
Thank
Vivian. See you,
you.
everyone.